All morning long, we'll be covering all the latest on those deadly terror attacks in Belgium. 3 explosions in Brussels, 2 blasts at the airport, 1 at a downtown metro station. At least 28 people killed, dozens injured. Threat levels rising across Europe, here at home as well.
We want to go back now to ABC's Alex Marquardt, who's on the scene at the airport there in Brussels, where the blasts went off early this morning. Alex?
Good morning, Robin. Yes, the police presence still very strong here. We just saw a rather somber scene of 4 hearses driving past our position here. We understand now that there were 11 people killed here at the airport in that double bombing, one of which we now know was a suicide bombing. So that actually drops the death toll down to 26, but it's hard to tell where this is going to go. There are many people who have been wounded, so the death toll could easily grow. Meanwhile, Brussels has raised the alert level. Belgium has raised the alert level to 4, its highest level possible, which would indicate that they are fearing a possible imminent attack. Right now we know that there have been 2 attacks, one here at the airport, one at a metro station downtown in central Brussels. The entire metro system, the entire public transit system of Brussels has been shut down. So that includes the buses, the trams, and the trains. This is a city really that is paralyzed, is panicking, and so many people asking whether this was connected to Salah Abdeslam, who was the lone surviving terrorist from the Paris attacks in November that killed 130 people. We don't know for the moment whether it's directly tied to him, but what we do know is just yesterday we were told by a senior Belgian official that his arrest could trigger more attacks. What we're also hoping to discover is what Abdeslam is telling investigators. The first big piece of information that he's told interrogators since he was arrested on Friday is that he was meant to be among the suicide bombers of those November 13th attacks. For whatever reason, he backed out. And now, given the movements that he made over the course of the past 4 months here in Brussels, given what the police have found over the course of over 100 raids in terms of ammunition stockpiles, weapons stockpiles, traces of explosives, they say that it's clear that more attacks were in the works. Belgium's foreign minister saying over the weekend that Abdeslam was looking to restart something from Brussels. And what's also very worrying is that they knew that he had an extensive support network. That's the only way that someone like him can hide for 4 months. That's the only way that someone like him can hide in the neighborhood where he grew up, found about 500 yards away from his family's home. So he had a very strong support network. We knew that, but now the authorities are saying that it's bigger than they originally thought, not just in terms of support, but in terms of logistics. And that's what's very worrying, not just for Belgian authorities, but for authorities all across Europe.